Okay, so let's start the actual POC process. So I will create one inbound delivery. Okay, we'll take the quantity as one. Okay, and I will just save this delivery. So this is my new inbound delivery ending with 465. Okay, so let's see this inbound delivery ending with 465. Okay, so in the for this particular product, I have maintained WPT determination indicator. In the master data of this product, I have maintained WPT determination indicator. Okay, so here it is PL. It's nothing but your PIC for label. Okay, and what is the WPT we have maintained for this PL? So let me show you the configuration first. In process in warehouse task, and here we have the determine WPT. For my warehouse number, INB is my document type. So this is the configuration basically. Normally for INB plus IDLV, it was getting determined 1010 was getting determined. Correct? WPT 1010 was getting determined. But now what I have maintained for IDLV, sorry, INB and IDLV, I have added PL as a WPT determination indicator. And which WPT I am determining here? LABL. Okay, this is the new WPT warehouse process type I have created. Okay, and in that warehouse process type, so basically the first thing here is we are determining LABL as a warehouse process type. So I have just copied 1011 and I have created LABL. So let me show you that as well. Okay, I have copied 1011 and I have created LABL. Okay, and here I have provided the source storage bin, and if you want you can even provide the destination storage bin as well in the same WPT. Okay, if you want you can maintain here. Otherwise that's destination bin we can determine based on your strategy. Okay, otherwise you can determine based on your this thing, the POSC configuration. Okay, and here I have maintained the storage process in this WPT. Okay, so let's see which WPT has been determined for this particular product. So here you can see which WPT is determined. LABL got determined. Okay, addition to that, for the POSC HUs are mandatory. So we have already maintained the packaging specification for this product. Okay, and here the HU is available. Okay, now we know. Otherwise let's see, we don't know what if it's for the storage process or not. Okay, so normally the normal process we will follow. I will just try to create the warehouse task for this inbound delivery. Okay, so I will just try to create the warehouse task. So here the source bin is your door. Okay, WPT is LABL, and here you can see the storage process is again LABL. Correct, here you can see the storage process is assigned as a LABL. Okay, so let me try to create the warehouse task first. Okay, so which storage bin it is getting determined for? It's for the GR zone. Correct, it is getting determined for GR zone. That means So this is my door 1, this is my door 1, and this is my GR zone. First task for the unloading for step IB01 got created from door 1 to your GR zone, correct? So let me try to create this warehouse task first. Okay, now this warehouse task has been created. Okay, let me do one thing. I will open the mon so that you will see the what exactly is happening in the background. Okay, so inbound delivery, documents, and here inbound delivery. So here you can track everything for this inbound delivery. So let's click on the warehouse task. We have created one warehouse task for this inbound delivery. Okay, so here you can see what is the WPT, warehouse process type 3065. How this WPT got determined? Right, how this WPT got determined? Based on the, so basically, yes, this is the storage process. It is this storage process has been determined, and in this storage process we have three steps: IB01, LABL, and IB03. Okay, for IB01, this information we have provided, correct? This is the WPT, correct? From 9030, that is your door, okay, to your GR zone. So here we are providing the destination bin. If you want, you can provide this destination bin in directly in this WPT as well. It's up to you. Actually, it's up to the requirement. If you have the multiple GR zones, okay, in that case you can use the strategy codes. If different WPTs are there for different GR zones, like one WPT for GR zone 1, one more WPT for GR zone 2, in that case like that also you can maintain, correct? So here we have directly provided that GR zone in this POSC storage control. So is it the same WPT from 9030 to 9010, and the WPT is 3065? Correct. WPT is 3065. It's a HU warehouse task. Correct. Then this is the storage process. IB01 is my step. Correct. The same activity is put away. What else? Product, stock type, all those things are there. Correct. That's it, I guess. Yes. Here you can see the source pin is your door one. Correct, from 9030, correct, same information 9030 to your 9010 GR zone, 9010 GR zone, correct. This task is clear, everyone. So let me try to confirm from the monitor also you can confirm the warehouse task. Okay, so let me try to confirm it in the background. Okay, so this 313 warehouse task has been confirmed. So as soon as this task is confirmed, one more warehouse task will be available here. Can you see the second warehouse task is now available? Can you see this? The second warehouse task is now available. Clear? So what is this warehouse task is about? It's from the GR zone, correct, to LABL, labeling destination bin. So basically this step. Second step is the label, right? I want to apply the labeling. Second step is your LABL, correct. Again, which WPT I have provided here? 3065. What is the source bin? 9010. Correct. What is the source bin? It's 9010. What is the destination bin? it's labl. Correct. What is the source storage type? 9010. What is the destination storage type? labl. What is the storage bin? labl. Correct. Same information. Here you can see the wpt as well, somewhere in the starting. Correct. This is the step. Second step we have provided as labl, right? This is the storage process, labl, activity, and again 3065 is my wpt, warehouse process type. If you want to use different wpt, that also you can use for the labeling activity. For example, I want to use 3066. Yeah, it's up to you. You can create whatever a number of wpts. For labeling, I want some different wpt. For painting activity, I want some different wpt. Everything you can do. Okay. Now this warehouse task is in not started status. Here you can see the status. First warehouse task is confirmed. Second is in open. The blank means it's open. So let me try to confirm this warehouse task in the background. Okay. So this warehouse task is also confirmed. So first task we did from door 1 to gr zone. The second warehouse task we have done from the gr zone to labeling work center. So now stock is available at this location, labeling work center. Now we have to move stock from labeling work center to your warehouse, inside the warehouse. Okay. But here in this case, now what this warehouse task means, okay, when we have confirmed, that means the stock is arrived at this particular location. Okay. The task is confirmed means the stock, that particular HU is arrived at this location. Okay. Let me show you the quantity as well. We will see the stock as well for this particular what we can see. What is the product? 9034. Don't have an option actually. Okay, anyways, we don't have a lot of stock actually in the warehouse. Yes. For a minute, we have the handling unit number. Let's try to search with respect to that handling unit. 9034 is the product. Handling unit. So where is this stock now? It's in labeling storage bin, labl storage bin. Correct. So the one more task is now available. So now one more task is now available. Okay. It's for this WPT, LABL WPT, right? The same WPT we have provided, the new WPT which we have created, right? And after that, this is the storage process we are triggering, and this is my final step. That is your put away step. Okay, but before going ahead, one thing we will have to do, we will have to confirm the task. Okay, what is my work center? We have created work center as LABL yesterday, right? So let's see how many HUs are available in this work center. Otherwise, which is my HU? It's ending with 52, I guess. Yes, ending with 52. So this is my HU basically. Okay, I just have to forward this HU number. Yes. Now this handling unit is available in your work center. We will have to confirm this particular correct. Here is we have the complete process step for the HU button. That means we have applied the label for this particular handling unit for this particular product. Correct. We have applied the handling unit. Okay. Let's refresh. Okay. And this is my last task. Okay. What is my source storage bin? So it's from LABL, correct, to my final storage type. Correct. It's from LABL to my final destination storage bin, storage type and storage bin. So normally earlier only one warehouse task was getting created from your GR zone to your destination bin. But here in this case, first task got created from door one to your GR zone, then from GR zone to labeling work center, labeling storage bin, and then labeling storage bin to your destination bin. Correct. So before this, before going ahead, I will just like to show you the status of the inbound delivery. So the unloading is completed, GR is completed, right? Put away is not started. So let me try to confirm this last warehouse task as well. So this is also now confirmed. Okay, if you refresh this, the put away status is now completed, correct? And where is the stock now? So let's refresh this as well. So the storage bin is now updated with 0020. So that means the stock is placed somewhere in the warehouse in 0020 storage type, somewhere in the inside the storage type, somewhere in the storage bin. Clear, everyone? Any doubts? The process is clear. Any doubt in the process?
Hello,
Yes, yes, Anil.
sir. Sometimes your screen gets turned off. I think
Is
it's
it
only
is it
for
happening
me.
for everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Oh, so now is it visible?
Yeah, it's visible, but sometimes it gets turned off and then on.
Mm-hmm. The process is clear now, the POSC. If you remember, we have provided the HU warehouse task for first two steps, and we have provided the product warehouse task for the last step. Correct? If you remember this, so let's see what information we have provided. Correct? First two are your HU warehouse task. The last one is your product warehouse task. Right? IB01, LABL, IB03. Correct? The process is clear, everyone? Any doubts?
सर त्याचा पर्पज काय आहे त्याचं याची टास्क आणि प्रोडक्ट टास्क
Okay. So when we have created, so normally when we will create the warehouse task, okay, normally the request will be available here, correct, in the warehouse request. So that is nothing but your product warehouse task. But if it's handling unit managed, okay, in that case, the task will be available in here, in this tab. Okay. And actually in the warehouse, okay, actually in the warehouse there are two options basically. Okay. One is your handling unit. You can handle the products by using the handling unit. Correct. Another way is you can handle the products directly. Correct. When we have not maintained the packaging specification at that time, because there are some products actually, okay, for those products we don't need any handling unit, like the car chassis. Do we pack that car chassis while doing the inbound deliveries? Otherwise, your tire, no need to pack those products, right? So in that case you can directly do the product warehouse task. Okay. That depends actually, depends on the product basically, whether it should have the product warehouse task or the handling unit warehouse task. Okay. For the handling unit warehouse task, HU is mandatory. Okay. Handling unit is mandatory. Okay. And that particular warehouse task we will have to confirm by using the handling unit only. So generally, the such totes will be available. So this tote is nothing but again the handling unit for moving the stock from one location to another location. So in that case, this is the product handling unit warehouse task. Otherwise, sometimes we directly move the products from one storage bin to another storage bin, right? So in that case, it's a product warehouse task. Okay.
ओके
Okay. So only one thing I forget to mention yesterday regarding the work center. So I made some changes actually, because you must have heard about the value added services. Correct. So this labeling, painting, all these things are value added services. Okay. If you go here, if you see here, you can see the display order for value added services. But here in this case, we are not generating the order, VAS order. In this case, the VAS order will get generated. Okay. That we will see actually at the time of value added services. But for the normal deliveries, if you check, this VAS order and all these things will not be available. Similarly, if you are doing the quality inspection, correct, if you are doing the quality inspection, in that case one more tab, one more option will be there for the quality inspection objects to do the quality inspection. So we have used the pack T code here, right? So similarly, there will be one T code for the deconsolidation. There is one T code if we wanted to do. So basically we have different steps here, right? If we wanted to do the deconsolidation, then there is a separate T code. Correct. This is the decon activity IB02. Correct. For the labeling, painting, and all other activities, we can use the this pack T code. Okay. For the quality inspection, there is one more T code that I will tell you at the time of quality inspection, quality QIE. Okay. But for all other activities, you can use the pack. But one thing we will have to take care in this case, while creation of the work center, we have assigned the layout, work center layout, right? Here I have shown you. So here actually I have created one different layout. Okay. I only made this change. Here I have created one different layout as LABL. Okay. Earlier I have assigned, if you remember, otherwise the in the video you can see I have assigned VAS1 layout. For that layout, the transaction type assigned is your execution of the VAS. In that case, the VAS order will get created. You will have to confirm that was. It's a value added services basically. There are two options for the value added services. By using the VAS order, so execution of VAS means you will have to go here. Okay. Instead of going to the pack, you will have to go here. Here you need to confirm that particular order. Okay. So this is the VAS order based value added services. Okay. Otherwise, no need to provide any such transaction type, and you can directly do that particular thing in your this thing. 1 minute. Mm, yes. Yeah. Now this is correct. I want to use the packing T code. Correct. For LABL. Otherwise, if you do not want to create the new layout, you can use VPMX for the packing general. Correct. Similar to the that means in the packing T code that HU will be available. Okay. Now let me show you what error you will get in this case. So for the work center, for the LABL, I will just change. For LABL, this is the work center layout basically VPMX. So I will just try to add past one. Okay. So I will not save this firstly, and let me go to the pack, and I will provide the LABL as a work center. In that case, this T code will get this will get executed. Okay. But if I will change this layout to VAS1, in that case you will not be able to access that work center. Now it will give an error. The selected work center does not feed the transaction. Correct. Because this LABL work center does not means for the packing purpose. So this is the general work center actually. The name is packing, but you can use for here they have provided one option actually to complete that, so that we can tell to the system that we have completed the operation. It is a work center label, right? So here I will provide VPMX. Okay. Now you will be able to access, and whatever the HO it will be, you can just complete that particular process. So here the pop-up is coming, storage process tape LAPL already completed for the issue. Correct. So here that complete process button is provided. So generally actually the thing here is First step will be your door to GR zone. From GR zone to labeling, this is a second warehouse task. But after arriving the product here, that worker has to do that particular activity. He has to apply the label. The product is arrived. The warehouse task is confirmed. That means the product is arrived. But that user has to apply the sticker, that label to that particular product. In case of battery, that the worker has to stick the label of your Amron battery, Excite battery, right? Whatever it will be, that label needs to be applied. So after application of that label, here that user will select the HU, and he will just tell to the system that I have completed that particular step. That's it. And after that, your next warehouse task you can confirm from label to your final destination storage type. Okay, any doubts, anyone? Clear, right? Okay, so actually only this thing I have added, the WBT definition indicator that I have created as PL, that I have assigned in the product master. Then I have created WPT as LAPL, new WPT. That WPT I have determined for this combination. Okay, and I have set up the put away strategy for this LABL WPT. Okay, only that thing which I have not shown you yesterday, but I think we have already gone through this put away strategy process. Okay, this WPT determination indicator, and how to determine this WPT definition. This thing we have already covered. Okay, so I have just covered up these things just to save our time. Okay, and let's now go next to the LOSC. Okay, so LOSC means, let's take an example. This is your source storage type. Okay, this is your destination storage type. But when we are traveling from this storage type to this storage type, we have to go to this point, and after that we need to go to this point. Correct? So in this case, the two warehouse tasks will get created from GR zone to your ID point, identification point, and from identification point to your final storage type. Correct? So here in this case, one identification point will be required. Okay, one identification point will be required. Okay, so that identification point is nothing but your one of the storage type with role of ID point. So let's create one ID point first. We will just complete the configuration, and after that we will stop. Okay, so I will just copy this, and I will create my own ID point, IDPT. Okay, so this IDPT identification point I have now created. Okay, and only one configuration is required actually for the LOSC. In the same path just above the POSC, there is an option to maintain the LOSC. Okay, so now in our recent task, recent delivery, the last task got created from your LABL to your 0020, right? Correct, guys, right? The last task got created from your labl to your 0020. So what I will tell to the system that if any task is getting created from my source storage type labl. Okay, what is this source storage group? Destination storage type is my 0020, correct? Then it should go via idpt. If you want, you can provide the this thing as well, otherwise wpt as well. Okay, this is our configuration, right? So only one thing you need to do here. For this idpt, you need to create one storage section. That storage section you can assign here. Okay, and you need to create one storage bin. You need to create one storage bin. So let me create one storage section and storage bin. I think it's already available. And let me create one storage bin. The same storage section we have created, right? idpt.
You have created LBL section.
Sorry.
You have created LABL section instead of
Oh,
IDPT.
sorry. No, that is also not available. 1 minute, I made some mistake, I guess. 1 minute. I have closed that thing. Okay, I think I have not created that. Oh, sorry. I have created in labl. Sorry. I will delete that. I think it is asking for the bean type and all those things. Maybe we need to see the bean type is mandatory, I guess, for this storage type. Okay. Anyways, I just wanted to show the steps. Basically, here we just need to maintain the LOC. In that LOC, your source storage type and your destination storage type. And if this is a combination, then it has to go via your ID point storage type. Okay, only this configuration is required for this particular LOSC if you want to use the LOSC. Okay, and here what we have done, so POSC we are already having the POSC. So the last task for the POSC was from LBL, correct? LBL to your 0020. Okay, so for this movement what we have provided, if the system wants to move, if the user wants to move this LBL to 0020, then it should move from your ID point, that is your IDPT, and then it should move to 0020. Okay, only this information now we have provided. So in this case one more warehouse task will get created. So earlier three warehouse tasks we are already aware. Okay, so here in this case your first warehouse task will be from door to GR zone, correct? Then GR zone to your LBL. So in the LBL we will apply the label and whatever the things are there, labeling, painting, whatever the things are there. Then from labeling to the next task will get created for your IDPT here based on this information. Okay, and from IDPT it will create task for 0020, correct? This is in case if you want to use both POSC and LOSC in the same flow. Okay, otherwise if you do not want to make this thing complex, okay, so in that case earlier your task was getting created from your GR zone to 0020. So in that case what information you can provide in the LOSC configuration here basically. Here for your warehouse you can just provide your source storage type, destination storage type, and your intermediate storage type, your ID point basic. Okay, so here in this case for this case your source will be your 9010, destination will be your 0020, and ID point you can provide as a IDPT. So in this case only two warehouse tasks will get created from your GR zone to your IDPT and IDPT to your 0020. Okay, clear? So I will just make those changes in the bean type and all those things maybe. Okay, and after that we can see the actual this thing, the in the system. Okay, any doubts? And after that, after this we will see the VAS, value added services. Okay, so the PPTs are I have already provided. Just go through the PPT once, so that you will have a better understanding. And if possible we will just try to cover the QIE as well, quality inspection. So again for these things the this thing will be required, the POSC will be required. So that's the reason I will just try to cover both the things. Now the POSC is clear, LOSC will get cleared tomorrow. Okay, and simultaneously we will just try to cover the VAS and QI, either VAS or QI. And similarly, we have the deconsolidation process as well. Only the thing is, for the VAS, the step will be your VAS. For the QI, the step will be your QI or the count. For the decon, instead of label, the step will be your deco. Only that is the difference, and there are some minor changes required actually. So that we will see tomorrow, the actual process of the LOC and these things. Okay. Okay, then maybe we can connect back tomorrow. Okay, and enjoy the Kojagiri, everyone. Yeah. Okay, thanks all, thanks for joining. Good night. Bye bye.
Right.
Right.